Hey everyone, this is Rob Phelan, also known as your friendly neighborhood FI educator, and I'm here with the giveaway draw for the Build an Insurance Plan project. This is a 3-in-1. So what that means is there's actually 3 activities in this one resource that I'm going to be sending out to you, or that you can find on Teachers Pay Teachers. The first part, students are going to be creating they're going to have an insurance plan. They're going to be trying to find and identify the key parts of it. So looking for information on an insurance policy, building that vocabulary skill set, kind of understanding the policy a little bit more. And then there's a fun Kahoot that goes with that. So they have to use the policy they're given to answer the questions in the Kahoot. Second part is going to be they're assembling a policy. So we're trying to build them up gently to creating their own policy. That's the end goal of this. But part 2, they've got some research. So if you think about how do you create an insurance plan? You need to know what are the costs involved in replacing or repairing whatever the item is, and then what's the likelihood of that happening. So I give them that research, and they have to then complete an activity sheet that's got the mathematical calculations already kind of guided out for them. It's a fill in the blank sort of idea, but still with some deeper level thinking going in as well. But both of the first and second activities are preparing them for the third activity, which is to create their own insurance policy for cell phones. And this is a bigger one. It's where students are going to be placed into teams of 4. Each team member is going to have a job to do. So we've got a researcher, we've got an actuary, so the person who does the calculating risk. We have the underwriter, the one who's making the policy. And then we have a marketer, the person who's going to be preparing this for display to the public. And the team is going to have to work together to do the research, to interpret the research, to figure out what their costs are, how much they should charge for their premiums, what they want to include in the covered and not covered events. So they create a policy from that, and then they finally have to create some sort of brochure or poster or social media carousel that advertises their insurance plan to other students. So thinking about from the insurer's perspective, how does insurance work, which of course helps us understand from the consumer perspective how insurance works. So I'm giving away 5 copies of this, and you are going to be product testers. So I'm very interested in your feedback. How it went for your students. Was there parts that you felt like they needed more guidance on? Was it over-scripted in places? Is there something missing that you feel like is just not quite there yet? I want all that feedback and would really appreciate your time in doing that. So the 5 people I draw out, you'll get a free copy of the resource, and I would just love to hear from you when you do get the chance to actually do it. If you love it, please do post about it as well. Would love to see that in our business educators group or FinLit Fanatics or anywhere on social media. All right, let's do our draw. So if you are in the market for new resources this school year, please do check out my Teachers Pay Teacher store. I've got free stuff in there. I've got paid stuff in there, but it's www.fieducator.store. All right, Wally, Dr. Lucky Do, you are our first giveaway winner. Next up, so I'm doing 5 of these today. We have Barbara. No, 76 of you total. So that's 2 of our 5. And I got a whole list of things that are coming out this school year. So very excited about things I'm creating. I got a couple more insurance things coming out. Michelle, you are number 3. So once I have an insurance learning walk I want to do. So where they're going to learn the kind of the basic vocabulary that would go before this project that we're doing the giveaway for. And then I also want to do a create an insurance plan poster project. So that will kind of come afterwards when you're talking about the other smaller types of insurance. So all of those will be combined together to be an insurance bundle at some point as well. Just got into Susan. And that is 4, so last one. Just crossed into Nancy. Okay, we have our 5. So that is Wally, Barbara, Michelle, Susan, and Nancy. Thank you all so much for your interest in testing this out. If you want to get the resource, you can find it at www.fieducator.store. Don't forget there is a site-wide TPT sale going on right now. So August 6th and August 7th, I think you can get up to 25% off of any resource, like from my store or from any other store, including this Build an Insurance Plan. So go check it out. Thank you so much for being here, and look out for more giveaways this week. I got a ton of them lined up for this back to school period.